Hello, everyone, and welcome to the November newsletter for Discussing Network. Kyle, how you doing, dude?
Hey, I'm doing pretty good. I mean, it's a week to week to week to week Walking Dead. We've got Doctor Who on. Hey, I can't complain. And they're back to back for me, so I can't complain.
Yeah, man, we're in prime time Doctor Who. This is kind of where we get from the pre-Thanksgiving into the Black Friday. We're all making all the numbers and stuff, and it is crunch time for Doctor Who. So, how are you feeling about the season so far, man?
Okay, so I'm happy with the new Doctor. Very happy with the new Doctor, but there's something I just can't put my finger on that I'm not quite feeling yet. I don't know if it's the characters. I don't know what it is, but I was watching our friend Jessica's review or reaction to the Doctor Falls, and it was making me think I was already attached to Bill by now, and I don't know if I'm attached to our three new friends, so to speak. What about you?
Oh
What
man,
did you?
I'm loving the companions. I just don't know if I love the direction of the Doctor so much. But I mean, honestly, I love everyone that's on the cast. But I think maybe my problem is more so maybe the writing and the Chibnall production. I don't know, something
It's
about
just different, right?
it's just different, and that's to be expected because different showrunner and everything. But I have a feeling like if we had the same people in place from the last season and then we got Jodie Whittaker, maybe we wouldn't be feeling as it wouldn't be feeling as weird because it's like they've cleaned house and we have a whole new team doing things. So
And it's similar to how I felt with Matt Smith when they cleaned house with Series 5. So,
yeah, so let me ask you like top thing you've seen from the current season, 4 episodes in, without it being
okay.
too spoilery, but the top thing.
The fact that ratings have been off the charts.
Uh,
Ratings have gone up. So, I mean, really, with so much negativity surrounding the fact that here's you're going to have the woman doctor and the ratings have been better than last year, that to
yeah,
me,
well,
but you're
that's a
talking
little
about in
that's a
store,
little
right?
meta. That's a little meta. It
Okay.
would. Well, why I mean, it's fine. That's what you said.
Okay. All right. What about you?
I think the companions are the best. I think my favorite part so far has been Yaz's family. They're freaking awesome. But I like Yaz as a companion too. I think she's awesome, and of course Ryan because he's just the greatest, and just the camaraderie between all of those characters. I think it melds this perfect mesh of companionship. If that makes any sense.
Y- Yeah, and there's levels of I think they're building levels of interaction between the three of them in
Mm-hmm.
different ways because each of them relate to each other in different ways. And so I really, really like that. And I also like how each of them seemingly doesn't just become the wallflower. They have a job to do.
Yeah, okay. Well, so wow, I know this is our newsletter, but I have to ask you this one last thing.
All right.
Least liked thing from 4 episodes in. Least liked thing.
Least liked thing. Oh, the inside of the TARDIS. Least liked
Really?
thing. Yes,
See, I
least liked thing.
I thought you were going to say spiders. I actually love the inside of the new TARDIS.
Oh,
I
see,
am
dude,
loving it, man.
I just, it feels claustrophobic to me.
It feels futuristic in my opinion, but I can see that. I can see
Mm.
that.
So I want to ask you, what have you got caught up on The Walking Dead yet?
Yes, I am. Yeah, this is the last few episodes.
So you're up to date. I
I'm
mean,
I I skipped like the last few episodes of last season and just started watching for this season. But yeah, I'm up to date. I'm up to date.
okay.
I said to a friend of mine, "Oh yeah, Rick is gone in 2 more episodes," and she was like, "No spoilers." But then I was like, they've been like advertising it
Yeah,
everywhere. It's no
exactly.
surprise."
So I want to ask you about that. The fact that they're advertising what's happening tomorrow night. What do you feel about that?
I kind of wish we just found out because I think any other time it has happened, um, we may have gotten leaks, but we haven't gotten just outright, from show production team, this is what's going to happen. So it feels fake to me in a way that they're doing it like that because I'd rather much be on the lookout and be surprised for it when it happens.
See, you did such a good job of not spoiling anything for me that the only thing that I knew in all of watching up until now was I knew something happened at the beginning of season 7 and I didn't know what it was. I just knew something happened. So for me, every death was organic. I mean, it shocked me. It pissed me off. It made me
That's
sad,
how you
happy,
want it to
whatever.
be. Yeah.
But now, it's like, here it comes and whatever.
Yeah, I definitely don't like that they're advertising it, but oh well. We have one more episode. And yeah,
So,
man.
so I have a quick question about you, or for you. Things are starting to heat up and pick up a little bit in the world of Star Trek. So what's been going on with Discussing Trek?
Oh man, discussing Trek, nothing much, man. Just getting into the swing of these short treks that have been coming out. We had one this past month, and we're gonna have one this coming the 7th of this month. So up until the season starts, we're gonna have these short treks, and for the most part, I'm excited about them. I have a feeling they're gonna be hit or miss, but it's something to get excited about until the season starts. So that's kind of what we're focusing on, as well as continuing our Section 31 coverage on discussing Trek. So yeah, and like we just mentioned about Walking Dead in the world of discussing comics, we'll probably talk about that as well as some of the Marvel stuff that's been going on lately, and getting caught up on all those various shows, including a Daredevil as well.
Yes, indeed. I was looking back. We did not have a Discussing Comics episode in October, so I'm going to blame that on Doctor Who. The fact that our world was consumed with the new Doctor.
Yeah, we're going to get back on track. It happens.
But we watched a lot. We watched Daredevil. We've watched The Gifted, Black Lightning, and so much
I've been
good
watching
stuff
Supergirl.
out there.
Yes, it's a lot going on right now in the world of comics on TV.
Yes.
Well, let me ask you: is anything going on in the world of comics proper that's kind of the big thing going into the Christmas season?
So I've been reading digitally, mind you. I've been reading Heroes in Crisis, which is DC's murder mystery, and I'll kind of leave it at that. But so they've got a murder mystery going on, so that's really big. The X-Men are starting to come back with Uncanny X-Men #1,
Okay.
so I'm really happy about that. And I am slowly transitioning to digital.
Oh, good.
Yeah, bit by bit by bit. So
Save the trees, man. Hashtag save
save the
trees.
trees. So I know that you guys have been busy at Tech Petition Land. So what's been going on in the world of tech other than cool Apple stuff?
Well, that's about it. Cool Apple stuff. There was a big merger, but we'll just talk about the thing that everybody wants to hear about, which is Apple and their new home buttonless iPads that just came out. So we've been kind of going through that and covering that as of late. And we have a recent episode that you can check out on techpetition.com, which dives into that a little bit.
So let me ask you a quick question. Do you think I want the new buttonless iPad?
Yes, because now yours instantly looks old, and you're like, no, I want the pretty all-screen new Face ID.
I really don't. Even though it's got the cool, stick the pencil on the side thing, I don't want to dish out $1,500 or however much.
Yeah, he'll have it in a month, guys.
Yeah,
Don't worry.
we'll see. We'll see. So the only other thing that I know of that's been going on is our friend and co-host Lee Shackelford did a cool recut of an interview that he and I did, and I listened to it and was like, wow, did he say that the first time through? And so kudos to him for the way he recut that and made it something completely new.
Yeah, so people who are watching / listening know what we're talking about. That is for the Relativity Podcast, which is Lee's audio serial, which you can find at relativitypodcast.com.
Absolutely. So any before we go for this month, any predictions for Doctor Who? What you see coming next 4 episodes in?
Really no predictions, man. I'm just in it for the ride to see what they do new. And just kind of dive into it and just enjoy it. I'm not going to be as skeptical and as hateful as a lot of people have been. I'm just enjoying it, and that's kind of what it's there for. But yeah, just more Doctor Who. and we can continue to catch up on comic things that have been going on in the world of the CW and elsewhere. And yeah, just kind of get more episodes out there, which is what we're here for.
Well, one thing I'll say before we finish our wrap up is I was pleasantly shocked at how much I am enjoying Titans.
Yes, I haven't watched.
Yes,
so
you've got to, because I look forward to every Friday seeing Titans.
You're just a Titans fanboy.
good.
Before I really think they couldn't have done a lot wrong. You still probably would have liked it still, because you told me yourself you love the Titans.
Yeah, but I hated
the
Tiny
book.
Titans. I hated.
Of course, you hate the Teen Titans or the new weird crappy animation Titans that's out now. Which you heard they're doing a crossover, right?
Both of them, yeah.
You know, they're doing a crossover of those shows. There's going to be one episode with both of the art styles in it.
Okay.
Yeah, I heard that. I don't know how true.
Well, all I know is last night they did a crossover with their upcoming TV show. They introduced characters from Doom Patrol.
Yes.
That
yes.
was very cool. But we'll talk about that on discussing comics. But
all right, guys. Yeah.
Anything else?
Nothing. Well, thanks for joining us, guys. Be sure to like and subscribe, and we will talk to you guys in this newsletter next month.